Hello friends, hi, how are we today? I hope we're all doing well. I am doing fantastic. I am here for the week of May 22nd through 28th with you all. And I am using the Let's Celebrate kit from Paisley Prints Co. I chose this kit. I saw it, oh gosh, I want to say either the end of the year or the beginning of 2023 from Paisley Prints Co. And I was like, this is what I need for my kiddo's birthday. Like, I was obsessed. I love this cute little kawaii sort of pattern that's going on, and I'm just like obsessed with it, from Paisley Prints Co. And I'm so glad that I chose it for his birthday. And it's weird, normally I don't mark birthdays like this, but this was just really, really cute, and I had to. But it was a busy week and there was a lot going on. I love all the colors here, and I love I love all the colors mainly, and I love every single thing about this kit. I'm trying to pick out one thing that I love the most, and I like nothing. Like it's all of it I love the most. So I struggled a tiny bit with my bottom washi. I didn't realize that the blue with pink little swirlies was scalloped, so I ended up having to just like figure that out. But once I figured it out, I felt like this moved fairly fast. I don't know. I've got this at 1.5 speed right now, and I appear to be going pretty slowly. Honestly, I just sped it up a bit because, wow, that was like really, really, really slow. But I've been enjoying my planning recently and enjoying like laying down the stickers and figuring out where everything is going in a kit. Like that part's been really nice. So I don't know what I thought I was going to do here. I thought maybe straight across, but I guess not. And I ended up doing a proper scatter for this week, which ended up being perfect. I did move my headers up once again, and honestly, I'm very much enjoying that process. Of like just having my headers up and not having so much white space at the top. But that's nothing new. I've been doing it in every single one of these videos. This week was a lot of going to stores and a lot of going on walks, and mostly it was a lot of recovering from strep throat and tonsillitis, which I had the week before. And if you haven't seen that plan with me, it is, oh my gosh, one of my favorite plan with me's I've ever done. Simply a mess. It was a garden theme. It was perfect. And I'll actually link that up with the iCards. You guys should all go check it out. It was a really, really beautiful plan with me. And so I had strep throat and tonsillitis that week, and it was a hard week for me. So this week, it was a really busy week because it was my kiddo's birthday, and there was a lot that I had to do leading up to it, and I was just wiped. Every single day just exhausted me. It was not like calm or easygoing. So nearly every single day you will see that I napped with my littlest kiddo, and yeah, I thought, honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, because I have a variety of different stickers for napping with him. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Every single time I do, I play with me at this point. But yeah, so I was muddling around with the boxes. I was really struggling to try and figure out what I wanted to do and like the colors, and to make sure that I didn't have the same colors on the same box. And then I thought, maybe I'll just color block for these days. So I'm not using 3 headers, but I am color blocking. So for example, the Friday I've got a blue solid header, so then I use the blue boba header. On Saturday I've got a blue box, so I've got a pink header, and then I've got the pink bow header. But again, I really enjoyed last week with my last plan with me, which was the Simply a Mess one. Again, it's previously linked. But I really enjoyed that one because that was the 4 headers, and I had like 3 rows of headers. And I'm thinking I'll bring that back probably in my next plan with me, just for, you know, funsies. So yeah, this is taking a really long time. Planning Alex is taking a lot of time. I did this really slowly, didn't I? What on earth am I doing? Like, I'm just watching myself plan here and being like, This is very, very, very slow. But I think I got my boxes down, and then I'll move into my sidebar shortly after this. This was also a breeze to plan. The stickers just went down so easily, except for some of my quarter box stickers, but it's, you know, it is what it is. They can't all be perfect. I really like that blue and purple combination. And blue and green. And purple and green. And pink and green. I just like this whole entire kit. Just makes me really happy. There was a little bit of white space between the blue header and the purple box, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. I would rather have a little white space than any overlapping. I cannot stand when my stickers overlap. It just, aesthetically, I can't. It feels not good to me. So soon I think we are going to be getting into the day by day. I thought I had more to talk about, but I really don't. Life has just been generally busy, but not like specifically busy, if that makes sense. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below, because I really don't know how to describe it much better than that. But I did use the Kiss Cuts headers, which I absolutely love. And there's a this week, which you guys know I'm all about that this week. I have my 2 habit trackers down, and then I put important, and that's just for dinners, and I forgot to fill them in. I'll definitely be filling those in the future, but you won't see it filled in this video. And then I did struggle a bit with the bottom here. I did get the second like little bit of the bottom washi all put down, but I had a bit of extra space and I wasn't quite sure what to do. So I added 2 scalloped headers back to back. I'm still not sure that I'm in love with that look, but you know what? It's not really the main focus of the spread. And when you look at that spread all laid down, like you're not super duper going to notice it at all. But yeah, you can see here that I definitely struggled to find something to fill that space. And I think this is the only problem that I have with not having a decorative kit, is that I really struggle sometimes with filling this space in the sidebar. But this worked out in a pinch. So again, just something to layer there. So we finally get to move into the day by day, which I'm really, really, really excited about because I really enjoyed my week this week. So on Monday, it was a chill morning, so I used a Fox and Cactus pastel girl to mark that. It was just really quiet. And then we went into the city to visit with my dad. This was our first, I think my first or second visit with him since he came home from the hospital. I think it was the first visit because he had only come home the week before, and that was like a really, really, really big deal. And it was fun and it was easy, and it was a good time. Then my older kiddo went down for a really, really long nap on this day. He doesn't normally do that. So the visit with script is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. And then the nap is from Paper and Milk. It's my favorite napping sticker. And then for the second half of the day, I am still trying to use up a lot of my leftovers. So I just used this little emoji head, I think, to note that my kiddo and I played outside for 2 hours, just in our backyard. It was beautiful weather this week. We ordered pizza for dinner, and then we went and walked to the store to pick up my kiddo's soccer kit. I've just learned that a soccer uniform is called a soccer kit, and these soccer boys are custom from FoxandPip, and my friend Rachel bought them for me. And I will move this up in just a second, but I just noted that I was up all night coughing. That's just the remnants of the strep throat and tonsillitis. It was really awful. The next day I used a circle icon from the kit to note that we were doing groceries that morning, and I just used one of the little quarter boxes with a little asterisk to note that there was daycare drop-off. And then obviously I had too much to mark on Tuesday, so I did bring in a quarter box extender, and this is where I was like super duper struggling with the what's it called? quarter boxes on this page. It was a bit tricky. But you'll notice that after this, I went for a five-ish kilometer walk. And then I started doing some pacing runs because I've got a couple of races coming up. So they're not very long distances, but my goal is for the distances that I'm running to keep the same pace. And I'll let you know, this was in May. We're going on August. Well, we are in August now, and I am still struggling with my pacing. Like, it's just all over the place. But it's okay. You know, I'm enjoying running, and it's been a great way to get back into it. Shorter distances. I can run about 2.5 kilometers before I have to walk, which certainly is an improvement over the last time I ran, but really, truly, the last time I was into my running was 2019. So I know that it's going to take a while for me to get back into it. I marked the pacing run with the smartwatch icon from the kit, which looks a lot like my smartwatch. So I really enjoyed that. And then, as always, I struggle with the quarter box extender, but I used the money icon from the kit and a hand lettering icon from Magical Sticker Studio. We went to Costco this day. Again, before I had kids and before the pandemic, we went to Costco like once every 4 to 5 months. Now we find ourselves going once every other month. And man, are they really big on the upsell. Like, they're really big on the upsell lately. So, don't love that. Don't love how often I'm going, but it is not forever. But I also find in my area, for some reason, Costco has the best fresh produce, and it like lasts forever. So I'm totally down with that. Then I noted that I called my dad this day. You'll note that I stopped doing that as often, but I do actually call him like once or twice a day, every single day. Just cause. And then I use the Zzz and a cloud from the kit. This is the first of my naps with my littlest kiddo. And this one I messed up on, but I used a green third box and a green icon from the kit. I got Happy Meal from Fox and Cactus this day. I can't remember which one this was, but it was probably in my most recent haul video, which I could also link in an iCard up above. I used the paw print. This is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. We had to pick up cat food, and then the home icon with the little heart. My kiddo and I played outside again for about an hour and a half, and then that evening I watched Oak Island, which was really, really, really nice. I don't watch many shows. RuPaul's Drag Race and Oak Island and The Great British Baking Show are pretty much the only 3 shows that I watch, so it was nice. Wednesday was an extraordinarily grumpy day. I don't remember why, but I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and my household woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So we were having a grumpy day as a family. Then I had a brow wax at 10 a.m. And then I watched Letterkenny on TV, and I have a FaceTime icon to mark I FaceTimed my dad, although I'm pretty sure it was just a phone call here. And then after that, I did laundry, obviously, and I noted again with the paper and milk icon that my kiddo and I had a nap together, and I used a Coffee Monsters Co emoji. Again, outside play. It was it was like the perfect week. It was the perfect week. It was so lovely. It was a bit of a bummer that I was so exhausted and just so exhausted. And then I've just realized this now as I'm looking at my plan with me, that you will see for the rest of my week that I have these great square quarter boxes. I should have been using them for the first part of the week. I forgot that I had that page. And then these rounded off quarter boxes wouldn't be such an issue, but I've just realized that now. And then after the outside play, after we got the kids to bed, my husband and I watched hockey for a while, which was really nice. I enjoyed watching the playoffs. Bit disappointing when my team isn't in them, but you know, you can do what you can do. And then that evening I filmed the base of my Plan With Me base, and then a full box organizational video. Obviously I was very productive on this day. I need to get back into that productivity with my videos again. I've been really slacking, and I know, guys, I'm so sorry about it. I will absolutely endeavor to do better. And then here, I think I was waffling a bit. I think I was like figuring out what was going on in the background. But for some reason I didn't show you the completed first part of my spread. I don't know why I didn't do that. You'll see it at the end of the video, don't worry. But I did on Thursday get that extender down before I started recording, which was a smart thing for me to do. So again, I noted daycare drop off with the little asterisk icon, and then my kiddo and I, as I told you, we've been doing, walked home from the daycare and we added on, so it was a 4.5 kilometer walk. But then my little guy was teething, and it was a rough time. He had a hard time. I used another icon from the kit to note that we went to the post office this day to mail a package to the Jittery planner, I think. It feels like it got to her in a while, but you guys should go check out her latest video, because this is where she gets that package. And then I had gone to Booster Juice that day, and then this is the day where it was really busy for all the shops, so I used a lot of kit icons. I went to Dollarama to pick up some bags for loot bags, and then I went to Toys R Us as well for loot bags. I tried to get Mastermind used to have a great little, not cheapy, but smaller toy selection for these bags, and I had an idea. I tried to get tiny little bubbles for the bags. You can't find them anywhere anymore. It's insane. I didn't want to pay $12.99 for a tiny little thing of bubbles. Anyway, it was insane. I made it work, but yeah. So I had another nap with my littlest, and again, just the paper and milk icon for that. And then it was a really long bedtime. Both of my kids took forever to go to sleep that night. A bit frustrating. And one of the reasons for that is that my big guy had soccer for his first soccer game ever. And again, we used the soccer icon, which was really nice. But I think he was just really amped up for that. Then on Friday, I noted that it was my big guy's 3rd birthday, and that was a really big deal. I used a paper and milk purple sticker. He chose out the sticker. He loved it. So it's Maru with a balloon, and my little guy's favorite, or my big guy's favorite color is purple. So that's what he chose. And then we still went to daycare. They do cake and everything for daycare, so that's good. And then my littlest and I walked home, and then we got to work wrapping all the presents for my son, which was really nice. I bought special wrapping paper, which I don't do. Normally I use brown paper that can be recycled and deck it out with nice bows and stuff, but I bought wrapping paper for this occasion. And then we walked to the liquor store and Sobeys, because when you have a party for this age and parents are there, you have to make sure you got liquor for them. And then I had to pick up some groceries, and those are the 2 closest stores to my house. And then my friend Bex came for her birthday dinner and my kiddo's birthday dinner, so that was really, really fun. I believe we ordered sushi, because that's what we just do. And that icon is from FoxandPip. And that's a custom icon. I think she has them in her shop, but you can customize them. Then we had cake, and I'm really happy with my hand lettering there, so that was good. And then I used a Sweet Tea Sticker Co icon just to note that night I had watched Drag Race All Stars Season 8, Episode 4. I don't know why I was very specific about the episode that I was watching there, but there you have it. And then on Saturday, it was actually a really interesting day. It was busy, but there was not a lot to mark. So on Saturday, I used this beautiful paper and milk Maru with floral, and then script icons from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. I watered the garden, and my Organize With Me live went live at 6:30 a.m. Look at me being so diligent. And then we went to the zoo. And we did that until 12:30. My kids are about 3 hours there before it's really too much for them. But that was really fun. If you've ever been to the Toronto Zoo, the Canadian Domain, that hill, wow. Why did I think that it was a good idea to do that hill? What was I thinking? And then my big kid and I did outdoor play. We Bex bought him chalk as part of his birthday gift, and so he used the excavators outdoors that she bought him for his birthday. And then also we did chalk outside, and he drew with chalk, and he had the best time doing that. So that was nice. And I had a nap with my littlest that day as well. And that was a really necessary nap to get everything ready for the next day. And then I prepped loot bags that evening. And the reason I prepped them like only the night before was because the cat would have gotten into them otherwise. And then I filmed and edited my Plan With Me. So like very on the ball for Plan With Me's for the last this week. Apparently I really got to get back to that. Look at how diligent I was. Amazing. Finally on Sunday, with the Sweet Tea Sticker Co. icon to start it off, Roland Garros began, which is the tennis open. There's 4 Grand Slams, and then a bunch of small tournaments, like quite a few smaller tournaments throughout the year. And I am an avid tennis fan, so it was really fun to watch this. And we have a lot of good Canadian players, and they are making it further than just the qualifiers, so that's really fun to watch. I did another pasting run this morning, and then I spent a significant portion of my time doing food prep for the party and getting everything ready to go. Everything is sort of out of order on this day just because I was trying to make it look nice and fit, but I noted with an icon so the running was a Fox and Cactus shoe. The food prep with the cake was an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then the Bob's Burgers was just another laptop icon from the kit, because I presume I watched that in bed just to chill for my night. And then with the balloon icons from the kit, I noted the birthday party, and it was supposed to be 2 till 4, but it was a great party. So it lasted until 6 p.m. I think the last of the kiddos went home at 6 p.m. Like, we had a blast. It was fantastic. I did note that, there was this party, and obviously we opened the presents. And that icon was also from the kit as well. I mean, Paisley Prints Co has she and Sweet Tea have the best icons in her kit. There's so many that you can use, and whatever you don't use, you can usually have for leftovers. Absolutely phenomenal. And then finally, with the Paper and Milk Maru, I just read that night before bed. I was so tired, but it was really nice. And so that was my incredibly busy week. I'm really, really happy. It turned out beautifully. And if you want to see the full completed spread in a little bit more detail, you can always head over to my Instagram, which is Candid Planner Girl. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Toodles!